Good morning, explorers. I'm Mark Williams. This is my channel, Age of Exploring. I'm on my way, the first day on my Route 66 trip, where I'm going to travel up all of the old alignments, 1926 to about 34 alignments of Route 66 to Chicago from basically San Bernardino. I just got off the 15 freeway on Foothill, which was old Route 66 back in the time, and I'm headed through Rialto and San Bernardino. This is the Wigwam Motel. It's in Rialto, but down the street is actually in San Bernardino, so they consider it San Bernardino. But this is the Wigwam Motel. Actually, they're teepees, they're not wigwams, but there used to be 3 or 4 of these on Route 66, and now there's only like 2 or 3. So, the Wigwam Motel in Rialto. Really sorry if it's really kind of windy, because it's really kind of windy. But what we're looking at here is, this is the Cajon Pass up here, right there, heading that way. And Route 66 is down there. This is Route 66. That white car that just went by is on the present highway, but this is the remnants of the old highway, where it actually, they blocked it off because the roadbed's not real stable. But this is actually 66 from, I think, the 30s, maybe the 40s. The Route 66. You can see it goes all the way down there on the right side, and eventually, actually, the 2 lanes switch and you cross over. Over there is like 1932 bridge abutments. And this whole area is the San Andreas Fault. Matter of fact, you can see the San Andreas Fault, that rock wall right there, the San Andreas Fault. It's actually the blue cut where the rocks grind together to make a real fine powder. You should check out my San Andreas Fault through Rightwood video if you want. This area over here, at one time, was a migrant worker camp, kind of like you would see like in the Grapes of Wrath, John Ford's Grapes of Wrath with Henry Fonda, but there was a migrant work camp over here. This is Camp Cajon, and I'm sorry if it's a little windy, but it is howling up here. That is the marker for the Santa Fe Salt Lake Trail. At one time, this was part of the old Spanish Trail and the National Old Highways Trail, and then also the Mormon Trail, where they all came down from Salt Lake City. Getting off 40 here, and you can see where the blue cut fire came through here. This was the Summit Inn. There's a cafe and a gas station here. You can see where the sign used to be right there, and it was actually frequented by quite a few celebrities. Unfortunately, like I said, burnt down during the Blue Cut Fire. In Southern California, this is considered the high desert because it's up at elevation, actually. It's had the characteristics of the high desert, the creosote, the yucca trees, and doesn't get much rain. The new Corral Motel. Neon, old hotels. This is old Victorville. on Route 66 because I've seen a couple shields on the ground. There's one right there. Alright, coming up here is the bridge across the Mojave River, which I doubt has any water in it because it is, well, the summer in the desert, and we don't have a lot of that, stuff here. Built, I think, in the 40s. Could be wrong. And there's water in the river, and I should slow down for the curve. That's a good idea, too. There's water in the river. Anytime you're out in the desert and you see a large green belt like this, it usually means that there is water present. In this case, it is actually flowing water in the Mojave River. Here we are on National Trails Highway. National Trail was the precursor to Route 66. A lot of Route 66 follows the National Trail through California, Arizona, and I think New Mexico. New Mexico, there's another shield right there. There's actually, it joins the Santa Fe Trail, the Mojave Trail, which is the Native American trail where they used to travel between Southern California and other areas east. And actually the Morbid Trail, where the Mormons would come down, sometimes called the Honeymoon Trail. Mormons would come from Salt Lake City area, Utah, and travel down here. This is Oro Grande. This here is a freeway, a railroad underpass from, I think, the 25 or something like that. It's real narrow because the cars of the road cut back then was much narrower than they needed to be down. That's the Iron Hog, an old bar saloon still being used today. I have come to the Bottle Tree Ranch. You're probably wondering, what's the Bottle Tree Ranch? Let me show you. That is the Bottle Tree Ranch. Oh, look at that. That is looking good. That's the Bottle Tree Ranch. I forget the gentleman's name, I'll put it in the credit, but he collected bottles and built trees. Basically took old junk and attached glass, insulators, whatever he could find. And created this place, which you're free to walk around in and explore. Here's an interesting tree. It's a tree of bones. The jawbone of, I believe, a horse. And yes, they are real bones. This is where he used to live. The family owns it now. And he has lots of spare bottles. More junk, there's more stuff over there. But this is where he used to live until he passed away recently. That's the Bottle Tree Ranch on 66, just northeast of Oro Grande. Look at that station there. It's been there for quite some time. Back when 66 actually went through here, it was probably a good spot for it. This is where I'm staying, the Route 66 Motel in Barstow. It's really kind of cool, but the room is crap. Well, let me show you my room because it's a cesspool. First of all, notice it's a non-smoking room. It's a smoking room. You can smell people smoking here. That is the only light in here. And if you could see the floor, you'd know it was really super stained. Although you get a round bed. Yes, I've kind of made a mess here. I'm reorganizing all my luggage. And then you get the bathroom, which is, you know, a one-holer with what I assume is the cleanest part of the entire motel. It's got some cool things here. Old log wagons, or telephone pole wagons, old cars, the water tower. I assume used to be some kind of pool thing. A lot of Christmas lights. Old Dodge. Not so old Jeep. I think this is a Rambler, but I could be wrong because I don't know cars. Oh, there's a guy. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe. It's been a long day and it's warm still. As always, be great, do good, go out and explore.